Hello, welcome back to another episode of Two Dudes Drinking Beer. My name is Josh.
My name is Alec.
It is Monday, the best day of the week because we get to record our show, and it always feels like it's been
Forever.
so long since we last got to do this. Today's 2DDB FFOTD, the fun fact of the day, the B now, the butthole,
Shit.
is the Earth weighs about a really long number. It's 13,170, 000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000,000 pounds. Now, if you're wondering how to pronounce that, it's a 13 septillion 170 sextillion pounds. So that's
a lot.
3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21 zeros after the 13,170.
Can the planet gain weight or lose weight? Like, can it go on a diet?
No, because matter can either be I guess
I was gonna say it doesn't get created or destroyed.
The
but
only
like,
way the Earth can lose weight is if we
torch the whole thing.
send it into orbit.
That's what I'm saying, because it would be, you change the form off the planet.
But it'd be so like infinitesimally like small to like
It'd be
actually
like
impact.
0.1000000 of a sextillion.
Yeah, like it wouldn't even fucking matter. I got new glasses, and he says I look like Cyril Figgis. And if you don't know who Cyril Figgis is, watch the show Archer.
Hi, I like to swallow cock, and my name is Cyril Figgis.
So, do I look like Cyril Figgis
It's
now?
the glasses. The glasses totally make you look way more like Cyril Figgis, bro.
Well, regardless, today we are drinking Fire, Skulls, and Money. If there is a comma, okay. Fire, comma, skulls, and
I was going to say fire skulls and money.
yeah. When I said that, I was like, there should be a comma there.
It's a 16-ounce can.
It smells like an IPA. It's not even from fucking just cracking it open.
All IPA. All IPA all the
there.
time.
Full body.
By Toppling Goliath Brewing Company. Here we go. I'm just going to... Oh, we got
I
cheers.
didn't see you there.
Bitch. You didn't see me sitting next to you?
Nope. It's an IPA for you.
Straight IPA.
It says inspired by a trip to the West Coast and designed to capture the wild spirit of adventure.
Nice strawberry aftertaste almost.
I do not get any strawberries at all.
I get like a fruity aftertaste.
This rich IPA is for those with wanderlust and their hearts and fire in their eyes. Join Citra, Mosaic, Galaxy, and Nelson hops on a journey to the bottom of your glass. Yo ho.
Yo ho. I do get a bit of a strawberry fruity aftertaste. Let me know if you get that just after a few more
I got
sips.
no fruity.
It hit me like 3 seconds late.
The can's nice.
The can's pretty cool.
It's
It's like a biker bar can. Like,
Nice reflective.
mm-hmm.
It's polished.
Yeah, I just realized you could totally see a reflection in the skull.
Yeah, nice and polished.
It is super clean.
And the money as well.
Mm-hmm.
But like the fire isn't
Oh shit! You're right.
very polished. Very clean. Polished and clean.
They did that on purpose. I mean, you could kind of see they just did it on a polished can and then left it alone.
And then printed it.
Yeah, it looks nice though.
No, it's a super nice can. Super nice beer too. Nice.
All right, yeah.
I wouldn't drink like a lot of these.
No, this is like
Just a couple.
this is like before like a talent show kind of beer. Like,
A pregame beer.
yeah, it's for sure like a pregame beer. It's like if you want to start off with something a little more smooth.
If you're going to a function
Yeah, for sure.
and you're trying to get like fucked, trying to get twisted.
Not necessarily fucked, but just there's a good pregame beer. It's like
the ABV anywhere on it?
it's not a lot. I think it's 4.8.
It's not bad. Pretty average.
Yeah, it's super low for an IPA actually.
Yeah.
I thought I saw it on the box. If you still have the box.
Box is over there. Box is in the box pile. They should put it on one of the coins.
They should.
Be like a little hidden Easter egg.
Yeah.
Well,
minus 1 point for the can, not having the ABV on a.
minus
coin.
1 point for not having the stat distribution of the hops.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Bat Squatch did
Okay.
from 3 episodes ago.
I like it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a good beer.
For sure, a good pregame beer.
How was your weekend?
My weekend. My weekend was 2 days ago. It started and it ended today. I don't remember. What did I do this weekend?
Well, we had a New Year's
We
party.
could do it with Oscar. What am I saying? Yeah. My weekend was awesome. I fucking started the New Year's with my homies and got real drunk and
you
listened to
did.
music, and we played some games, and we had a bonfire, and we barbecued, and it was fucking lit. That's all I could ask for.
I did all of those same things because I was there.
Well, thanks for tuning in to Two Dudes Drinking Beer. That's all we have to say today.
Yeah, I mean, our weekends were really shared. We did the same things. So now we're just going right into
Cereal.
prepared material.
Figures.
Get some cereal figures. I like these glasses because they don't. I've always had glasses that had like the pads.
Tell them why you got them, because you were really stoked about the nerd aspect of it.
Huh?
The blue light.
I mean, that's just a bonus.
Well, then talk about that, dipshit. I gotta look at my notes.
I like these glasses because in my entire life growing up, I've had glasses since I was in like 6th grade. Nice.
Sorry, I got.
They've had like those pads, like like the plastic bits
The
on the
maxi
eyes,
pads?
like on the to like sit on the bridge of your nose.
Oh, yours don't have those?
These don't have them, so they just kind of sit right there, and it's all I've ever wanted. And granted, it's just the frame style, and this is the frame style, and I've never had like full frames.
Mm-hmm.
Granted, these are like kind of clear at the bottom.
I was gonna say those are kind of full framey, but they blend. They still have the style of your last ones, and
They're just a little bigger. Those ones are more rectangular. These are more square. They fit my face very well from what it looks like. They ride my brow. My other ones rode my brow. They're brow line glasses. I can go in so much of the specifics. It doesn't matter.
go for it. But people who are into glasses or
If you're into
like
glasses,
glasses,
you're definitely in the wrong show.
They care. No, you can like glasses and beer.
Well, we don't talk about glasses. This is
You are
like
right
the
now,
one-
motherfucker. So talk about glasses.
Yeah, just bookmark this episode and jerk off
The
to it
glasses
every time
episode.
You want to hear about glasses?
Yo, there's so many dudes with the glasses fetish who would love to jerk off to you with those glasses. Don't even
Glasses-
trip, dog.
On women.
I mean,
I'm not a whammon.
not as soon as you put it on the internet, man. Anyone could jerk off to this. Anyone could look at you and be like, damn, those glasses would look better if I fogged them up for you.
Would you want people to tell you that they've jerked off to you, or like over
I've
the
had
internet?
people tell me they jerked off to me.
Over the internet?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucking weird.
I've had people text me and be like, yo, just so you know, I jerked off to you.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that.
It's okay. They're gay. They like me. I don't know what to tell you.
Well, that's
I think they're just trying to shoot their shot. It was weird though. I was like, because I put myself, I was like in the shoes. I was like, man, I can't imagine being a woman and like having a dude be like, hey, I just want you to know I jerked off to you. Do you want to fuck? Like, do you want to go out? It's like,
that's a compliment. But
thanks. It's like, but it's such a weird thing.
It's
Like,
not something you fucking tell people.
no, I mean, it doesn't matter. It's years ago, but it happened.
Okay. No, that's never happened to me. But when the few episodes ago, when I looked at myself in the mirror and I'm really happy with what I see except for my glasses, that's when I ordered these. I ordered these like the 3rd week of December, and they just now got here.
Why did they take so long?
I don't know. Not even the 3rd week, like the 2nd week of December. Like 2 weeks before Christmas, I ordered these glasses, and they just now got here. On January 4th. Thank you, desk calendar, for reminding me of the day.
How fucking handy is that?
How very handy.
I've been on the weird end of like not knowing what day it was all of 2020 until the very end of December, and my roommate was like, "What day is it?" And I was like, "Oh, it's the 23rd." And for whatever reason, for the December, he asked me like 3 or 4 times, and I just knew the date. I was like, "Oh, it's the 18th."
Do you have a calendar?
No,
Do you
I
want
just
a calendar?
no.
You want like a whiteboard calendar? You can.
Oh, you have a whiteboard calendar? I'll take that
I
one.
mean, I have the one I use.
I'll take
but
that one.
You can get one for like $20.
Fuck you.
You can't have the one I have.
You don't say, "Hey man, do you want a blowjob? Well, go buy a hooker."
I could buy
That's
you
what
a
that
calendar.
was. You broke my heart.
Oh my gosh.
You can buy me a calendar? Oh, I mean, if you buy me one, sure.
Yeah,
That'd be cool.
I'll buy you a calendar.
You can also use a blowjob. You want
I'm not gonna buy you a blowjob. I don't even know where to buy you one.
to start on the internet. Start on the dude who jerked off to me.
I got one more job for you.
Right. Could you imagine even just sending that text, be like, hey, I know it's been 6 years, but if I still turn you on, I've been more open-minded in the coming year.
I've retired from that life.
I've retired from being...
I've got one more job for you.
Could you imagine?
Are you in?
They're like, I'm out of the game. What do you mean? You're just gay. It's just one more... I don't know.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. Oh, those are some dark times.
I gave that life up.
Now you could do the dramatic glasses pull. What's that? Is that like a... There's got to be a name for that when you do the... It's like the fucking CS... No, the
CSI Miami.
NCIS.
CSI Miami.
CSI Miami.
Yeah.
This dude got buried alive. Yeah, can you help us dig his body?
This dude was murdered.
Murdered. It's like the worst commentary ever. It's like, imagine like working at McDonald's again and they're just like, hey, can I get a Big Mac? And you're like, this guy's hungry.
Your order is ready.
Like, just imagine like working at Target and they're like, hey, I'm looking for an ironing board. You'd be like, those are in Home Goods.
Aisle D62.
I bet you that's the real aisle.
No, it's not. It's 68.
So close and yet so
67.
far.
67.
Either way,
Final answer.
I would love to like see a real cop try to be like that guy, and it's like there's like a person's like family like crying right there, and he's like, this guy got weighted down, and the family's like, yo, what the fuck? Can you just solve my husband's murder? Thanks, man, I appreciate it.
Probably a TikTok cops have done that.
TikTok, eating like the cops who use
Cops
TikTok.
on TikTok or Vine when it was a thing. There were like those police officers.
That always trips me out, bro.
Oh, he's stealing. He's
Ooh,
snitching.
he's stealing.
Oh, he's snitching. And then he runs at the cop and he's like, hey.
That always tripped me out. I've always been super weirded out by like policemen on social media. How do you feel about that?
I don't mind like if they're showing you like the cool shit about the job, but if they're like have someone on the ground and they're like selfie, hey, this is what we do in our day to day.
Well, one thing that I saw bug me was like the guy who was like, he had a woman in the back and he was like, before we go to the jailhouse, and she's like, fuck you, and he's like, well,
that's a bounty hunter. That's different.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. Well then, I guess I retract the statement, but I always remember thinking that was a cop and being like, yo, what the fuck, man? That's shitty.
No, that is shitty, but it's also
But also,
funny.
it is different though if you are a bounty hunter though, because that person was evading. I mean, running obviously.
It's like a different set of
for sure,
like
different
standards,
set of rules,
code of conduct.
Mm-hmm. But all right, well then, I mean, you know the story I'm talking about. That was like, if you're hungry, because they won't feed you at the prison. Yeah. And he goes, fuck you. And I was like, that's kind of shitty. Like, I don't know what she got pulled over for or what she got arrested for, but like, that's got to be against like some sort of code. Like, I don't know. Obviously, not police code, but
yeah,
I remember thinking that at the time.
I don't mind if they're on social media because like they can do like instructional videos.
I like those. I'm just saying like.
Depends on what they post.
Yeah, I mean, some of it's cool, but when I see shit like that, I'm like, bro, I just expect a little more professionalism from like doctors and nurses and like policemen. I'm like, maybe don't.
Like when they say all the hospitals are full of COVID patients and they're still making dancing TikToks
Yeah,
in
it's
their
like
free time.
It's like, look, I get it. Like maybe you need to escape a little bit of escapism, but like, I don't know, man. You do have a responsibility that is very serious. Like the seriousness and the professionalism should not go away because you had a bad day, you know.
Let them live a little.
I'm just saying it makes me be like, oh man, if I was in there, and like it makes me sympathize for the patients, because in my head I go, shit, someone's maybe not getting the best care they could receive right now if someone was just not wrapped up in a TikTok dance.
Well, every job has their breaks. So,
What do you mean?
like, you get designated break time. Could be on their breaks.
It could be, but we don't know. I'm seeing them doing it in hallways. Is what I'm saying. Is like, obviously it could
Wherever
be.
lighting's
It
good.
could be after work or before work or anything. I'm just saying. It's like that's one of those things. Is like that's why people make you sign a contract, being like, "Hey, make sure if you have our T-shirt on and you work for us, that you don't do anything that tarnishes the brand, because it makes us look like shit."
Fuck the brand. You're a $1 billion company. Fuck the brand.
You're a hospital. Fuck me, Jerry.
You're still a $1 billion company.
Do you think hospitals are $1 billion a year?
Who do you think owns the land?
The government?
Someone does, and they make a lot of money.
I mean, I feel like hospitals were built. Hospitals, they're probably like prisons, right? So, like, when Michael Jordan helped pay for all those prisons, like, he bought the land, he bought the prison, and then the government gives him, like, income based off the inmates or whatever. Like, I don't know how it works, but
They subsidize it?
something like that. But it's got to be something like that.
I don't know.
It's not going
It's-
straight through the government. That's illegal. They're not allowed to do that, I'm pretty sure. It has to be owned by, like, a bank or something.
So someone owns it.
Someone has to. Yeah, the government. I'm pretty sure the government can't own land. We just, conquer it.
It's just held under...
Yeah, under territories.
Some
and-
account.
Yeah. It has to, because it's the government can even print money. They buy money from banks and printing presses, I guess. I don't know.
From the mint.
Sure. Okay. Nerd. My name's Cyril Figgis. I'm a kick-ass accountant.
Hello.
And then you're supposed to just go, I think they make me look spiffy.
I'm not going to say that. Because that's something I would never say.
All right. Fine.
But the mint does make the money.
Make the money.
I had a thought that was...
Good. Good. Let's massage that thought.
Ooh,
Ooh.
lower.
Too low.
So, how do you usually like fall asleep? Like, what's your sleep routine? Like I'll lay in bed, and I'm usually on YouTube.
I feel like you're about to sell me a purple mattress.
no, fuck
It's
purple.
like that's the way you line that up exactly is everything I see on Instagram right now, and I hate it. Hey, stop scrolling. Breathe. It's okay. How do you go to bed at night? Would it be better on this 800 square mattress? It remembers every time you jerk off. It's got memory foam.
The purple grid.
The purple grid.
No, but like usually I'm on YouTube. I'll watch like 8 videos, and then I immediately just kind of pass out on one of them.
Mm-hmm.
Like I usually just find that one that's boring enough to not keep my attention.
You really try to bore yourself to sleep actively?
Yes.
That sounds fucking awful.
And so it got me thinking, like,
Just fucking zoom.
it got me thinking, like, how do other people fall asleep? Because, like, my
I've
parents,
been told you.
my parents, they just fucking hit the bed, eyes are closed,
Well, they also wake up hella early.
think about nothing, and they're asleep. Like, they're not on their phones.
Yeah, bro. They don't give a fuck about Instagram and TikTok. They gotta wake up at, like, fucking ungodly hours.
Well, that's my choice. They go to bed at 7.
Okay?
Besides the point. So I was thinking, like, how do other people fall asleep? Like, I want to wonder, just like everyone's routine.
You want to wonder, or you do wonder?
I want to know everyone's routine on how they fall asleep.
Got it. So everyone watching this, be sure to comment, because
Let me
Josh
know.
is thirsty for knowledge.
Write me a letter.
If you want to know how I fall asleep, Josh,
I asked you. That's how I introduced this topic.
I meditate and then I go to bed. Remember?
Does it just like fall asleep immediately? And, like eyes-
Sometimes it
eyes
helps.
closed, you just lay there and you get no urge to do anything else.
I told you when I meditate, it usually puts me in like a euphoric state, and I notice my breathing is slowing down, and it's deep breaths, and I'm usually I take there's a term for it. I think it's just a person who has shallow breath. I take short breaths all the time, and that's super bad for your limbic system or whatever and your circadian rhythm. Because short breaths make your body feel like you're in fight or flight all the time, which is what is broken in my brain apparently. And meditating helps with that because it sends the signal to your body that you can relax and relax your muscles, and there's no more threats around you. And that's where anxiety is for me. I always feel like I'm gonna die from like a fucking leopard or whatever hunted humans back in the day when we were cavemen. I guess that turned back on. Thank God. And
so you're good with just like meditating before bed?
Meditating helps so much. If I don't meditate, I'll be up for an hour, 2 hours. I won't be able to sleep. I could lay down and sleep without meditating, but I'll be up and I'll be conscious and I'll be thinking of scenario A, B, and C, and at the same time think about like the podcast the next day. When I meditate, I get into a really calm state, and I lay down, and then I have a thought while I'm laying down, and I'm like, got the podcast tomorrow, worry about it tomorrow. Whereas if I don't meditate and I don't get in that state of mind, it's like oh fuck, what can I talk about on the podcast tomorrow? Is Josh gonna try and poke the bear? Is he gonna? Well, I mean, like you say, you like doing that. I've seen the podcast with you and Raul. You're like, I like pissing him off.
Damn it.
Yeah, I saw the whole thing, asshole. I told you.
I know.
But yeah, I go into those spirals and I start to chain thoughts and I start to branch out and dig roots and hold on tight. Whereas if I can just meditate, and that's the thing, I think that's the process for me, is like sit down 10, 15 minutes, however long I feel like I need to go, and just kind of center myself and then lay down and just remember my breathing and just kind of relax. And I learned slowing down my breathing was a big key of it. Telling my body to relax helps me relax and fall asleep. And that's it. I mean, it really has become just a way of me like giving myself permission to be like, yo, who cares? Deal with it tomorrow. Like, there's really nothing else you can do, and there's no more you could think about and no more action you could take that would improve your situation. And the only thing you can do is sleep, so you're well rested enough tomorrow to take on that thing that would be keeping you up otherwise.
If you're out there and you don't need any sort of stimuli to go to bed, please let me know.
Well, I'm sure everyone's got their routine, like you said. Like, I'm sure people who don't. So when you say stimuli, what do you mean? Do you mean like you have to watch YouTube, or does my meditation count as stimuli, or like is routine and stimuli the same thing?
Like if I'm tired, I'm gonna head to pillow, close my eyes, and that's it.
I've done that a few times, but I was really fucking tired.
But like the everyday.
I mean, you gotta be
those people.
You gotta be a hard worker.
Are fucking champions in my eyes.
Yeah, for sure.
To just be able to, I'm tired, go to sleep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no,
there's just fucking nothing.
I agree.
It's insane.
Yeah.
There's people out there. They're built different.
But they also, like, those are the same people who probably park their cars in their garage and, like, wake up every morning and make their own coffee. Like,
goals.
That's what I'm saying, bro. It's like, those are the people who, like, mow their own lawns at 7 a.m. Like, they don't give a fuck about you. They're going to do their lawn, have their coffee, read their paper, and then they're going to drive in their Tesla to work. And they do it all before work.
And they're not the people who decide to use their table saw at 6 o'clock in the evening.
For those listening, there's some stupid ass neighbor sanding a bunch of wood before cutting it, and I think that's hilarious.
Yeah, made a couple cuts, sanding it. Still needs to cut more.
Clearly needs to cut more, but he's only sanding it.
You know, we'll let him figure it out on his own.
All right, so I told Josh this earlier, but for the people listening, I watched a DC movie last night. It was the Aquaman animated movie. I love DC. I love superhero movies, and it spawned a bunch of like random ass questions. And I figured we'd just kind of start shooting these off.
Rapid fire. Let's go.
Okay. Does the amount of... Okay, cool. Next one. Does the amount of light absorbed accumulate?
Isn't that what just heat is? Like, if you're sitting out in the sun, you just get hot. Isn't that what, like...
I'm asking generally. I have my own theory about it.
Yes.
I say yes, and I say that's why like paint chips, things dry out. Like I think because you know how I
Well,
was
that's
thinking.
the effect of radiation over time.
Well, I was thinking of color, right? So like if you see a red car and you leave it out in the sun, when it's brand new, it's gonna look good. But you leave it out in the sun for like 5 years, the paint's gonna chip. It's gonna be lighter. It's gonna be ruined essentially. And that's what I was thinking.
Radiation.
And that's what I was thinking. I was like, is that the amount of light being absorbed? Because light is the way we perceive color is just light absorbed and not absorbed and reflected, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you see a red car, it means you're seeing the car absorb every color except red,
Yes.
which blows my mind. And I was thinking, does that accumulate, and is that why it kind of fades and goes to shit? But I think heat's a good. These are just, like I said, I smoked and then I watched this and I started asking questions and I was like, no fucking way.
Yeah, I think it does accumulate.
Yeah, that's a good answer though. I think heat's a pretty good thing. How come Batman uses missiles but not guns?
When does he use missiles?
He has the bat. He's got a flying vehicle. He shoots missiles out of it all the time. He shoots up cars and shit and buildings. He has missiles. He uses missiles and not guns.
If he can justify it, I mean, good on him. Maybe guns are a little bit more deadly.
Well, obviously it's because of his parents, but it's like, how do you not
That makes
draw
sense.
that line? But also it's like, dear Batman, you've also killed a bunch of people. Like,
No, he doesn't kill people.
he doesn't save them. I get it.
He doesn't kill people.
He doesn't save them. I get it. He's killed a bunch of people though,
He just beats them up,
till they die.
unconscious,
If
unresponsive.
if someone got shot in the lungs and then thrown into the water, would it be ruled a drowning if the water doesn't fill their lungs?
Though they suffocated.
Not drowned.
Because if there's no water in the lungs, you didn't drown. And if there's a hole in your
Well,
lungs,
it's not filling the lungs. And yeah, you're right. There's no water in the lungs because it's
your lungs can't hold anything.
can't hold any water
So you suffocated.
in water.
Yeah, you can suffocate in anything.
That's the worst. That's even dumber than drowning. He drowned. Damn.
Actually, it probably said a suffocation. It'd be more like a brain hemorrhage. Something would pop.
From pressure, you think, or
Just no oxygen.
no oxygen? I remember because I saw someone get shot and then thrown in the water, and I was like, man, could you drown if like, because if you got shot in the stomach, you could drown, and it's like a COVID death, right? Is it ruled a drowning, or is it ruled a gunshot wound that killed him? And then I was like, if you just moved it to the lung and you can't hold water in your lungs to drown, is it still ruled a drowning?
I think it's something different.
I'm smoking some good weed, as you guys can see. I also got notifications on my phone to turn on notifications because I have notifications turned off, and it's the most infuriating thing.
So your phone wants you to turn back on your notifications.
Yes, it leaves me notifications on my settings. It says 1, and I click it and I open it and it says turn on notifications if you want to receive notifications. And I go, nope.
We'll just turn it off on app basis.
That's what I did. And then I go back to the home screen and it pops back up and it keeps reminding me to turn notifications on. It's like, if you want notifications, here's how you do it.
Well, you can still keep them on, but then just go into the app preferences.
No, I'm telling you, they're all off. Everything is off. And it says, turn these notifications back on.
Why don't you just have your notifications on?
I don't want notifications because my phone will blow up. And I have the autism where every day I wake up, and if there's 50 emails, I have to go through each one.
Yeah, I do
and
that
delete
too.
it.
I still have notifications on.
And I don't want to do that every goddamn day. It's annoying. It's the worst, and I can't help myself. It's a compulsory.
I literally do the
compulsory
same thing, but I have my notifications on.
Well, I'm working on not doing that thing. I want to grow. I want to be not that.
That's your morning routine. You wake up, you check your emails, make sure there's nothing important. Like, they canceled one of my classes today.
Good.
Like, you have to sign up for a different one. And it was at the same time, same teacher, in just a different section. So I got to sign back up for it again. I didn't check my email this morning. Right when I wake up, I wouldn't have seen that.
I got another email from Mar Park too. It says I'm still a declared music major, which is super chill. But I need to figure that shit out. Anyway, so what was that? I got like 2 more. Again, these are all just high thoughts. So basically, the idea of thinking ahead came into my mind. I was like, imagine a scenario. Like you ever like imagine yourself like on a date or at a job or at work, and you're like thinking about like how the day's gonna go, or like if someone's gonna approach you and say something, and what you'll say back to them.
No.
All right, for normal people,
I wouldn't even say that's a normal thing.
I don't know. Maybe
I get to work and expect nothing.
I go to bed apparently, and I'm like, yo, and this is why I meditate, bro, because these thoughts go through my head. I'm like, yo, tomorrow, what if Josh says this on the podcast? How do I respond? I need to come up with a response right now. Anyway, I was
You're
like,
broken.
I know. I was like, that's the problem with thinking 5 moves ahead, right? Because like, the problem with thinking ahead is that if my car broke down, the mixing board didn't work, or any one of a million possibilities happened that made the show impossible to not get recorded today, then all that thinking ahead would have been a fucking kick in the saggy nuts, you know? Like, it wouldn't have mattered. So it's like, think ahead, but like not 5 moves, 6 moves ahead. Think a few moves ahead.
Always have something in your back pocket.
Oh, that's what you're saying. Okay.
Bringing it full circle from like 20 episodes ago.
All right, 2 more things. This next one's quick. Instagram bought back the activity page. If you don't know,
They did?
they did. I have it. At least I checked it this morning.
Like you can see what your followers or who you follow is what they're doing?
well, it just
Is
says
that activity?
It just says activity. I don't know. See, it just says activity for me. But it looks like they brought the activity page back. And
That's just your notification screen.
I know, but it says activity.
Well, yeah, it tells you when accounts change their name, but that's it.
All right, and then the last thing, was there was another fucking UFO sighting.
Yeah, apparently one crashed in Hawaii.
And yeah,
but there's no videos.
And there's a ton of fucking UFO sightings right now.
But there's
Here we go.
Okay, so apparently one crashed in the Pacific Ocean in Hawaii, and there's no videos of it. At least none that I've seen.
Mm-hmm. Who confirmed it though? I thought it was a government confirmed statement.
I don't know who confirmed it, but there's no fucking videos. They have
Picture it didn't happen. Aliens.
Yeah, I haven't seen any pictures. I haven't seen any videos. What the fuck?
They Roswelled it. They're like, get the fuck back.
At least they can take shitty disposable camera photos of maybe Bigfoot.
I was gonna say though, but like those are also just pictures of Bigfoot. So it's like, even if I did see a picture of UFOs, it'd be like, all right, but like
That's why you need a video.
show me the crashed craft, you know?
That's not on film because, like in that one movie, it'll get corrupted. Whatever that fucking movie was.
The Fourth Kind?
Yeah.
Yeah. What was all the electromagnetism got thrown off, bro?
Yeah, so don't use film. Digital.
All
I'm saying is there's no videos or
Do you think
pictures that
aliens
I've seen.
exist? Do you think we're about to be contacted?
Well, did you hear that they found that radio frequency on that other system that is not naturally occurring? That one came, like we didn't ping one out and it came back.
Yeah, we received one.
One came from nowhere. I don't know. Dude,
I'm just saying, Donald Trump started the Space Force.
Yeah.
This motherfucker got into office and was like, you know what?
Space military.
Space military, yeah. he's like Space Marines. He's like, Halo 3. And I was like, yo, what the fuck? And I'm looking at all these things. And I'm like, yo, there's no goddamn way. We're about to fucking be docked by an alien species. And they're about to be like, yo, y'all fucked up. We want all the water. We're going to outsource you like you did to China. essentially.
Trade deals.
Except the whole planet, and
We're gonna build a wall.
yeah, we're going to we're gonna destroy your ozone. Bye. That'd be the best way to kill a planet, honestly. If you could just find a way to like nuke a planet's ozone, let the
Well, I saw that there's like a layer of radiation protecting us from other radiation from getting in. It's like a bubble 2.0.
Numa, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. I get all my information like that from I believe it's there's some fucking hip hop
Alex Jones podcast.
some fucking hip hop page on Instagram.
Hip hop
like my
star or something.
mixtapes or some shit.
Yeah, they post shit. That's why I'm getting the same news. Oh my god.
Yeah. Someone was also saying that scientists, I don't know who these scientists were,
Just in general.
just general scientists are claiming that if there were alien civilizations, that they have destroyed themselves.
They believe they already have destroyed themselves.
Yes. It was like, okay, where'd you theory craft that from?
Well, I think wasn't it like something like Mars? Like they're like,
They haven't found shit on Mars.
yeah, because they blew it all up. Boof.
You can still find wreckage. It just went poof. There'd still be shit there. I mean, we got Curiosity hanging out all alone, sings happy birthday to itself every year.
Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me.
And then one rover died.
1 rover, 2 rover, 3 rover.
Well, like its battery died. It's like going ghost.
It said, what's it say? The sun is setting. I'm cold. It's dark. And then you read the actual transcript. It's like, it's -2 degrees. Battery power low. Camera light minimal. And then someone was like, oh.
Beautiful.
It is kind of beautiful, actually, but between all the androids being developed right now,
Boston Dynamics and their dancing robots.
the Space Force, and all the fucking UFO crashing, and the goddamn pandemic,
Shit's gonna be a good year.
shit's gonna get turned up real quick. We're either gonna fucking have, it wouldn't even be World War, it would be World War III, wouldn't it?
It'd be World War One.
It'd
be the first World War.
It'd be the World War One.
Yeah.
The world.
They would just have to call
The world, comma, War One.
They'd have to change the name of the actual of WW1 to just Back to the Great War, and then the Great War 2.
The big war. Everything's just Vietnam .0. Like it's like a patch note. Vietnam 1.3-3. Vietnam 1.3-2. What was that? That was the one with Germany. You mean World War II? No, that was against the Martians.
Revolutionary War 10.3. What?
Everything just gets a fucking.
That's the Gulf War.
Everything gets a fucking patch note. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Could you imagine?
Well, I mean, if aliens are coming, it's going to be a good year. 2021. Why not?
Mm-hmm. I couldn't imagine.
Who cares? Fuck it. We got nothing to lose at this point.
Here's the thing: the older I get, the more I can't imagine it being like a war. Because here's the thing: if the aliens wanted to attack us, they just would.
Yeah, and they'd win super fast.
They'd have to. If they could reach the planet, they'd have to have something.
We assume they have lasers. They can't get me because I have fucking blue light blockers.
Could you imagine they just fucking zerp you, and it's like all you have is the glasses, ears, and eyes left? You're like,
blue light's their weapon the whole time.
But could you imagine though? Like, I mean, what I'm saying is like, the older I get, the more I can't realize. Like, I can't imagine being like, "Hey, Earthlings, let's go to a planet and just conquer it." I feel like the whole purpose is the whole time it's been like, "Yo, how can we, talk to them and just say what's up and learn from them?"
Yeah, but that's not gonna happen because people are just so like.
Well, that's why it wouldn't be in charge of the people. It'd be in charge of the governments.
The Space Force.
The Space Force, yeah. We would have a dedicated branch for it, obviously.
Let's join the Space Force.
It's
like, it's joining the military.
What do you think it's like composed of? I couldn't even imagine, like...
Are you familiar with...
No.
The Instagram accounts, the meme pages, the very avocados, those pages?
Avocado anus, avocado butt.
Yeah, avocado butt. One one of the admins that runs Avocado Butt, the girl.
He's in jail.
What?
He's
No.
in prison. He's in prison.
The
He locked away.
The girl who runs the
He locked
account.
away. No.
She's in the Space Force.
He's
Actually.
in prison. Is she really?
Yeah. She's
As what?
Well, she's going into the Space Force.
As what?
I don't fucking know.
What if they're just trying to like colonize a planet?
That'd be dope.
That bitch is gonna get railed.
So
Could you imagine being like, "Hey, babe, good luck in the like." Oh,
if you're going to another planet?
no, you've been pregnant so many times, and you've been off world for 6 years.
If you're going to another planet, you're not coming back.
I mean, unless you're a really good astronaut.
Unless they go
Could you
real
imagine?
fast.
Could you imagine being like the world's greatest astronaut Space Force?
Died in transit.
Yeah, but like the world's greatest like space marine, and they bring you back to Earth, and you're like just like this skinny, frail little fuck because you can't work out in space, and they're like, "Hey, you want to go fight in Afghanistan?" And you just fucking can't stand. They pin a medal on you and you bleed. You're like, space sucks.
Well, that's why they'd have to create Spartan super soldiers. You brought up Halo.
Oh.
So they give you like those Master Chief suits, and you can run around and
Spacesuits?
yeah, but it's armored,
Spacesuits.
armored space suits.
Spacesuits aren't fucking made of plastic and Legos, bro. They don't want shit
They're made
coming
of-
in or out.
They're made of fabric and rubber, basically.
A lot of it. I bet you could shoot Neil Armstrong in the face with a spacesuit on, and he'd be like, I mean, he's probably still dead anyway, but like, but he'd be okay if he was still alive. Is he still alive? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't care. I don't think he would survive that, though.
Could you imagine
You
that?
also can't fire a gun in space, so you need to develop some sort of energy weapon.
Why can't you fire a gun in space? It still has propulsion.
Don't you need oxygen?
I mean, you assume the bullets,
Well, it's,
if it's crimped, yeah.
combustion
Yeah, and it happens inside the shell.
with no oxygen.
Should be fine.
Let's look at this up. Can't
It-
fire a gun in a vacuum.
Well, okay, I mean, vacuum's not space, but whatever.
Space is a vacuum. Yes, it is.
It's not a vacuum. It's not a fucking Hoover, bro. It's just
That's a different kind of
space.
vacuum, you idiot.
It just has no air. It should be fine. I think it should be fine.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, sure, why not? Who cares? I'm not a fucking geologist.
It's not even that.
I forgot what I was saying. I got derailed the shit.
So modern ammunition contains its own oxidizer,
There you fucking go.
so
Told
therefore
you.
no atmospheric oxygen is required.
There you go.
The only difference is the resulting smoke trail. In space, it would be an expanding sphere from the tip of the barrel.
That'd be so sick. So they definitely have done the studies and shot shit into space. Could you
No, they're
imagine?
operating in a vacuum. It's different.
They just said it could work without. It
Are
said
you
it-
fucking retarded?
yes, we know that, but it,
Do you know what a vacuum is?
it just said it has its own oxidizer so it could shoot. It just has a different smoke trail.
Yes.
So you could shoot a gun in space.
Yes, but that doesn't mean they
That's
took...
my fucking point. I told you.
I know. I'm saying they
Bitch.
have... You're saying, oh, so they tested it in space. No, they didn't. They tested it in a fucking vacuum.
Mister, a vacuum is space.
It
Should work in space if it works in a vacuum.
Motherfucker, listen to me for a
no,
second before
you're
you cut me
wrong.
off.
You're dumb.
I'm backing you up. Motherfucker, let me talk.
You're admitting to your wrongness.
Yes. A vacuum, just because it's in a vacuum doesn't mean it's space. A vacuum is the closest thing we can get to experimenting with a space-like area.
So, if it works in a vacuum, it will work in space.
Theoretically, yes.
No, it's a yes or no because is space a vacuum?
Yes, but there's also different factors.
Space is a vacuum.
Yeah, it's
Can
also
we shoot
lot
a gun in a
colder.
vacuum?
Yes.
So we should be able to shoot a gun in space.
There are other factors of actual space that differ from a vacuum that you cannot create.
Like coldness.
Like a whole bunch of other things.
A vacuum in Alaska.
Gravity.
Not a lot of gravity in space.
Yeah, you can't really recreate that
All right, my point being,
on Earth.
if you were out in space and you shot a gun, that bullet's going to go very fast for very far until it hits something.
I don't think it would go that fast.
It'd have to.
I think you could dodge it.
You want to try?
Let's go to space.
Let's go to space. Fuck it. Let's try the Space Force. What it is? Here's some paintball guns. Go nuts. Do 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 do. That'd be crazy.
They say everything's slower in space.
Why? Oh, you want to know why? I actually know why. The only thing that affects anything in physics is mass. It all comes down to mass. So time doesn't exist in space because if there's not enough mass to move it, then there is no time. So time can literally not exist in some places and move faster. We talked about this with the orbiting planets. It can move faster in some places and slower in some places based on the amount of mass and gravity in the area. It's space-time. It's Stephen Hawking's theory. It's the one he got super famous for. It's like that time can move at different speeds and different places all around, which is kind of why string theory is here, because it's like every possibility is so infinitesimally small, it just needs to open up for it to be.
So as long as you're by a celestial body that has mass, you're chilling.
Say that again?
As long as you're by a celestial body that has mass, you're chilling.
Anything with mass.
So yourself.
Yeah, if you got thrown out into space, you would have time. You would be time.
Well, time was just a concept. So
Around you, though, you would have your own time.
I'm important.
Well, I mean, yeah, anything in space has its own time. Like, I don't know. It's just what it is. Mass affects everything.
I was on Twitter the other day, and do you remember there was like a video
Yes.
of like there's this little girl and there's a lion, and the lion's like pawing at the glass right in front of her?
Mm-hmm.
That video was being promoted by like some news app. I don't know why. And I checked
The Daily Inquirer.
Sure. And I was checking in the fucking like the comments of the tweet, and everyone was like, "Why the fuck is there a lion behind like a glass?" And just for people's like people were like genuinely upset at like this like super old video.
One, zoos exist. Two, it was gonna eat that bitch.
And they're like, "I'd love to see it without the glass and see what would happen."
People are insane, bro.
It's like people really fucking hate zoos.
Fuck people.
I love zoos.
Zoos are dope. SeaWorld's dope. Free SeaWorld.
And then there were all
Free a titty. Save the city.
there are all the people like advocating for the zoos and like, well, most zoos get their animals like they're rescued. They can't survive in the wild.
They were retarded. That's a retarded lion. He thought that little blonde girl was a hyena who killed his father. That lion's name is Simba. We gave him LSD. and he hears laughing hyenas like that.
He thinks he's in a movie.
He thinks he's in a movie. He's real bad shape, real bad condition. Poor Simba. Yeah, he's not gonna make it past December. Anyway, $2 to enter the zoo, please.
But like, all these people are saying like this poor animal locked in a cage all day.
Here's also the bullshit part too: is people don't realize it's one of those things. It's like, sorry to cut you off. Put a pin in your thought real quick, but I'll make it quick. People don't realize like if you close zoos, all those people getting those like degrees in like animal science and animal care is
Animal
like
husbandry.
whatever. What? Whatever. I'll ignore it. Whatever kind of ancestral shit they're doing with lions and tigers and bears on my doesn't matter because they can't get a job like doing whatever they want to do.
Period. Full stop. What?
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there another beer, or do you want to save one to the shelf, or?
If you want the other one, I'll let you have the other one and I'll drink something else. It's either that, it's either you get to drink this or you get to drink Modelo's.
I'll take this.
Okay. Are you done with that one?
No, I'll finish it right now.
Or you haven't tried your lump of coal yet?
That's okay.
Still sitting in there for you.
I'll try it when I feel like I'm in the mood to drink a stout. But I'm just saying, like, you'd be wiping out all of Moore Park College, like, most promising. Like, people.
One of two teaching zoos in America.
Yeah, it's like, it's kind of actually a big industry when you think about it.
It is.
So, like, when some asshole online leaves a comment being like, let's free the lions, I got a bleeding heart. It's like, hey, dipshit. There's a lot of people's lives and livelihoods that depend on this.
They're also just rescued animals that can't survive in the wild.
Yeah, so I'm saying you're throwing stones at a glass house. Like, they're doing a good thing. They know how to take care of the animals. They've gone to school for it for fucking years.
Yeah.
Not F-O-U-R, F-O-R. 4 years. Probably more than 4 years. The letter 4. Number 4.
Yes. Thank you for your clarification.
I'm a smart boy.
But, like, American zoos aren't the problem. You have zoos in, like...
Poachers are the problem.
Not even those. But, like, there are zoos where it's, like, in, like, third world countries.
Do you know how Indians used to kill the buffalo? Sorry, I keep cutting you off.
But, like, you'll see it's, like, a 3 foot by 3 foot cage, and there's, like, a bear in there, and you can see its ribs. And it's like, okay, well, yeah. Maybe then that zoo maybe shouldn't be open. Or, you know, maybe they lack funding. There could be many problems. People care for their animals. There are zookeepers that develop relationships with their animals because they often work with the same animals every day. They
Good zookeepers, bad zookeepers, good nurses, bad TikTok nurses, good cops, bad TikTok cops.
Yeah, and it's like there are the people that work at the exhibits. They work those same exhibits every day. It's not like they rotate.
You specialize in an animal.
Yeah,
An animal. I know someone who goes to the Moore Park program, and they worked with a fucking tortoise for 3 years.
yeah, and they're gonna go to
And that tortoise will be there for 40 more children.
and they're gonna go to a zoo and get
specialize in tortoise.
and get a. I think it's just
Turtles.
I think it's just tortoises.
Tortillas. Tortillas.
Yes, they're gonna get another tortoise, probably named George. And they're all named George.
Mm-hmm.
And they're gonna see them every fucking day.
Hey, George, how's it going? Here's some lettuce.
Pat, pat,
Pat, pat.
and then go fuck off.
And they're going to try and fucking breed it with another tortoisette? Tortilla-ette? What's the female word for tortoise?
Tortoise?
No, because George goes by he, she, him. He, him, his. Georgina, the tortoise, goes by she, her, hers.
Yeah.
So if there's it's sexist to make tortoise a male central term.
Human.
Like lion, there's lioness. God, there's goddess. Oh, tortoise is female. Never mind, we're good. That's not sexist. It's just female.
It's a feminine noun. Yes.
It's a tortie. A tortie is a male, and a tortoise. A
fat Mexican kid.
It's a sandwich, actually. It's like cabron. It's like it means shrimp, but the meaning behind that is shrimp are so small their poop is stored in their head. So when someone calls you cabron, they're calling you shithead.
The more you know.
Well, I know poquito. But I wanna solve this gender problem with those fucking tortillas.
I don't think it's worth it.
Because here's the thing, you call dogs, but like, you know, it's always like when you think dog, like, who's a good boy, you know? But like, they could be girls.
Never how is a good boy.
It's never how is the good boy. But they could be girls, so there should be like a dogs and a dogga. Or a dog, or
well,
like...
those are just bitches.
You're actually right, they all called bitches.
Technically.
So what are male dogs called?
Dogs.
And females are called bitches?
Yeah. We all learned that in like
I
fourth
love
grade.
English.
English is fucking stupid.
It's the best.
Universal language should be developed.
Mm-hmm. A universal sign language would be dope.
Just universal language.
Everyone should know... Oh, fuck.
Good job.
Just nutted on myself. Everyone should know what this means.
Eat.
Hamburger, yeah. And then this.
What
harmonica. That's what I was thinking. So you could just establish...
I was thinking eat.
It's
too,
like...
with that one.
I know. I was hamburger, corn on the cob. I was just trying to throw you for a loop. But I was going to say, you could establish like a game of charades against,
for humanity.
across all the borders.
Yeah.
Charades without borders.
Doctors without borders.
And lions without genitals. And, animals just without genitals. Also, why didn't fucking Noah's Ark have a woman on it? He flooded the whole planet. Everyone died. He needed to...
Well, Noah didn't flood anything.
Okay.
He survived the flood.
When I said he, I meant the one and only God.
Why is God a man? Why isn't there a female God? Why are there two gods?
Because we call him God and not goddess,
Then why does goddess exist?
because he's got bitches. He's just fucking.
This whole thing is fucking stupid.
I know. I'm trying to stir the pot. The reason I'm saying that is because my music teacher, the one who sent me the email, it looks like a bee or a butt or a bird's eye view of titties.
Okay.
The music teacher who sent me that email said his name and then was like, he, his, him. And I was like, dope.
If you're gonna put your pronouns and what you want to be referred by, you just gotta do he, him, or she, her, or they, them,
or whatever you want. I don't care. But
You
it's
don't
like
need that third
it was funny to be like, it's like, bro, you're just a music teacher. Like, just send me the fucking email. I don't care about you. And that's the thing. It's like I'm not gonna respond to you and be like, hello, they. If you wanted to be called they, I'd just be like, hey, here's your name, professor. Here's your name.
Hello there.
Hey, professor. Here's your name. Or hey, professor. Like I'm not gonna be like, hey, they. It's not a fucking Dr. Seuss book.
Hey, dude.
Hey, dude. Hey, bro. And that's the funny thing is so many people who go by she, her, hers. You're right. You don't need that last one. She, her. They call me bro all the time. And I call them bro. And they're cool with it.
Is dude a gender neutral term?
It's not my realm.
Guys?
It's not my realm. But it is one of those funny things, man, that it is a thing that's happening and people are doing it. Could you imagine the aliens come down and they're like, give us all your females, and they're like, all right, well there's like 3 of those now, so have fun, I guess, in
They
space.
just ask you your pronouns.
You know, the aliens don't give a fuck about your pronouns. They came for our water and our beef.
What if these
And our
aliens?
beef jerky.
What if these aliens are woke?
Could you imagine?
Woke aliens.
Could you imagine if the aliens are the ones who are like making us think these things?
Stop!
Stop, for the love of
I
God.
want to go back to normal.
But like, what if it was like an alien was like sent here in disguise and they're like, yo, I kind of want to call lions, but like, I don't want it to sound like a lion or a lioness. Because it's like God, goddess, you know? You don't say goddess of... I mean, also it's like, they always say like Jesus of Nazareth is like a boy. It's like, it's what's been written down. I'm not saying God's not a woman. I'm just saying Christians do not think that. So, the most popular religion in the world does not believe it is a girl.
Well, Christian.
That's all I'm saying.
Christianity's not the most popular religion in the world.
Pretty sure it is.
Muslim.
That's the most popular in America.
In the world.
Popular. Let's look at that. Fuck this shit. Fucking little shit.
And it's just the fastest growing religion in America.
Sure is.
I believe it is.
Let's say, can't say most popular. Most followed religion.
Yeah, most worshipped. I think it's Muslim.
In the world.
Yeah.
I bet we're both wrong. That's how sure I am.
I don't think it's Hinduism.
Islam. It's Islam, Hinduism, Buddhism, folk religion, Christianity, and other religions are grouped together. Because it's like Lutheran and like
The
Mormon.
branches.
Because they couldn't fucking decide,
So
but they all knew but they all believe in the same God.
I was correct.
Shinto, Daoism.
Shinto is Japanese, no?
Shinto, it's yes. Jainism.
What the fuck? Is that like Jane of Arc?
It's the orange one. It looks kind of like a.
Oh no, that's not.
Yeah, it looks the palm. Then there's Zoroaster, Judaism. Damn, I figured Judaism would be much higher.
Israel's pretty tiny.
I mean, I guess I am just going left to right. It's not like an actual listing. Hang on.
Yeah.
I'll go on Wikipedia. Oh, it's Christianity. Fucking Christianity is most spread, over 31% of the world's population. Islam, 24% of the world's population. No religion is the most third popular religion, apparently.
Whoa, whoa.
Over 16% of the world's population. followed by Hinduism, Buddhism, folk religion. I don't know what folk religions. I'll look that up in a second. Other religions, which is hilarious, and then Sikhism and Judaism. Wow, Judaism is really marginalized.
Islam's creeping up on it though. Christianity's got 2.3 billion members, and Islam's 1.8 billion. So that's only 500.
But you got to look at the
500
percentages. Look at because this is 31 versus 24% of the
yeah,
planet.
but if you look at actually the numbers, it's only 500 million people.
Okay, but based on percentages, I'd say we got a long way to go.
That's only 500 million people. That's not a lot.
I think that's a lot.
And it's the most spreading religion. I think they'll pass it.
Mate, we'll see.
Convert to Islam. Join ISIS if you want. Yep. Do you?
They did it, man. They fucking did it.
Good for them.
What was I gonna look up? Folk religion?
What the fuck is folk religion? It's like the Taylor Swift album.
In religious studies and folklorist, folk religion, popular religion,
It's like Amish.
I'm fucking getting there. Or vernacular religion comprises of various forms of expression of religion that are distinct from the official doctrines and practices of organized religion. The precise definition of folk religion varies among scholars. So it's a culmination of religions around the world, it sounds like, from that very brief Wikipedia breakdown.
Amish.
Sure. Amish Christian, Amish Jew, Amish...
Orthodox.
Orthodox just means hard.
Yes.
Hard mode. Hard mode this religion.
With the curls.
If you want to do anything, make it hard mode. Orthodox it.
The kids with the buzz cuts and the
it.
long curls. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they will fuck their shit up.
The sex drive.
Yes. That's a movie. And you said
yes,
we need to watch it.
We need to watch it.
One of these days, we'll get to it. We gotta watch One Piece, though.
You always say that. We need more food. Snacky food.
Snacky food.
We need snacky food.
Not like actual food.
No, just snacky food.
I've been doing nothing but eat like the past fucking days. Because I'm just home. And I've been eating a lot.
How are you coping with the...
It fucking sucks, dude. I hate it. I have nothing to do all day.
Why haven't you hit me up? You're the worst. You're right. I probably wouldn't want to hang out with you anyway, Mr. Shit My Pants.
I don't know what you're doing. And I want to play Smite again. But you just want to play Warcraft.
Well, the last 2 days I've been working on my album.
Yes.
So I had nothing to do, and if you hit me up, I would have been like, sure. So have you been playing something by yourself?
Yeah, I play custom games because I'm not ready to go play with real people yet.
Well, let's play some goddamn Smite then.
Without friends.
Gets you feeling good, but I do love Warcraft, and I know you do too now, so we'll just play both. Play a little column A, little column B.
Well, I just like the custom games. I don't like playing actual
No one likes
Warcraft.
playing actual Warcraft.
Yet you want to try playing actual Warcraft sometimes, and I'm like, I don't like
Because I want to get good at it.
Then watch professionals and learn from them.
They're really bad. It's hard. It's confusing. They do short games. All their shit. That's the issue. Someone figured out how to do it so fast and so well. Now everyone does that, and
It's called the meta.
and it's not fun anymore.
The most efficient tactic available.
And it's the worst. It ruins the game.
I was watching...
That's the reason why I lose Risk in 3 moves, bro. I still can't play Risk against people online.
That's sad.
I'm so bad.
I was watching one of the best players in Korea for League of Legends. He goes by Faker. I was watching him. He was streaming League of Legends, and I was watching him play. And like they keep up like their APM, they keep it up so high, just to like have their fingers be warm, so they can always like make the right.
What's AP?
Play. Actions per minute. They just like they click through keys. And so like there's buttons where you can like shift the camera around to your teammates to like just see what they're doing. And like he would just flick it to like each like team member, and it'd be like a solid 5 frames, and he would like register everything that's happening with his teammates in those like not even quarter of a second, because it runs in 60 frames. And like he would just keep doing that, and like you can't even see where yourself is going, because all your screen is just flashing other players and whole bunch of different scenarios. And I've seen like StarCraft. Granted, StarCraft is more popular than Warcraft for competitive, at least. I think they actually.
You can't really compete in Warcraft because it is like.
It's the same idea as StarCraft.
Sure,
They're
sure,
basically the same
but you
game.
build all your own games, right? Like you said, you like the custom games. No one's gonna give a shit about a Warcraft game.
Well, like the actual like base game,
Mm-hmm.
like the fucking Booty Bay or whatever.
Got it.
And like I've seen professional StarCraft games, and some F keys don't do anything. So to keep their APM up, they just fucking smash those, and they're not registering any inputs because, you know, why would you do something you don't need to do, but you want to stay warm? So you're just mashing fucking keys that do nothing to keep your APM high.
And it still counts that as a stat.
Yeah, they're still tracking it, like how many keys you pushed.
That's what I'm saying is so crazy, bro. It's like as soon as you hit that threshold, it's not fun anymore to me. And when I play with some people online, bro, and I get crushed in like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, I'm like, congratulations, bro. You're way too good at this.
It's like all those people in battleships, like they can go fuck themselves.
Yeah, well, it's the same thing with people in Smite, though, right? Is what I'm saying. Is like
Battleships is worse though.
Battleships. That guy was throwing a real big temper tantrum, but like that dude was like, "Fucking E," and I'm like, "Bro, I have 2 health. If I leave, I leave." People just don't and that's the thing. People just want you to. They either want to blame it on you or something, and that's the funny thing. Okay, so let me talk about this real quick too, because this bugged the shit out of me. I had 3 deaths and no kills, right? I was not doing great by any means. Yeah. This guy had 12 kills and 34 deaths and said I was feeding. Here's where I stand. If I died 3 times, I'm not feeding because I'm a low level. If he has 17 kills and is a higher level and he's died 34 times, he's helping the other team level up faster because he's a higher level, he's died more. He's worth more, he's died more. He's the one feeding. Even though he's got more kills than any of us, that doesn't matter because he's the one giving them all the stats and experience. Mm-hmm. I'm getting away in time to maintain my 3 deaths, as it were. He's yelling at me saying I'm not doing enough when he's got 12 kills and 34 deaths, saying I'm feeding. Can you concur with me on this? Do you agree? Disagree if you want, but like I need to walk.
I don't disagree.
I need to walk through this just even numerically because I know I'm not wrong.
Feeding is just dying repeatedly.
And 3 times is
to the other team.
And 3 times is a lot less than 34.
It is. I mean, you were both feeding. But he was doing it. He was doing it way worse than
he was doing it exponentially, and the fact that he was worth more and dying more is what fed them. He thought because he had at least 12 kills, he was okay. He said, "I'm not feeding. I have 12 kills. You have 0 kills, 3 deaths." But he had 3 times about 3 times as many deaths as 2 times as many deaths, almost 3 times as many deaths as he did kills. And I'm like, bro. If you're level 20, I'm level 18, or whatever, no kills, you've died so many times that they've only leveled up from you. No doubt. Because you're going in and you're the one being crazy and irresponsible. Like, it's scaling. You gotta look at the scaling of it.
Sure, but I mean, based on, like, what feeding is, like, you're both feeding, yours is just not as bad.
Sure, but for him to, like, freak out and be like, hey, you fucking suck. You're a noob. Stop feeding.
That's because I'm never the problem. It's always my teammates that are the problem.
Well, it's the mentality for sure. But it's like it's infuriating to me because we've played Smite and that's been the case. I've been like, you might have 12 kills, but you also have 20 deaths. I might have no kills and I only have 6 deaths. Sure, granted, like they've killed me 6 times. But they haven't killed me fucking 20 times at a higher level, which would give them more experience, gold, etc. Mm-hmm. So for you to say it's me because you have more kills is just fucking...
No, that's stupid.
It's mindless. You're not even looking at the facts.
I just don't like how in battleships, where I'll literally just be chilling,
and then it's fucking melted.
And then I just explode out of nowhere. There's no one around me. Mm-hmm. I can see clearly what's around. There's no fog of war. Nothing. I just fucking explode out of nowhere.
Yeah. Well, I think it's like,
People need to chill.
and that's what I'm saying, man. That's what I'm saying is like some things get so competitive because someone figures it out. And then when someone loses that way, they're like, I need to figure that out. I need to do it to everyone that I need to beat everyone the same way I just lost. And the second you do that, man, it just creates a snowball of pain. It really is a bunch of people being like, fuck you, you're trash, I beat you, I'm better. And I get that, but it's like, I just want to play for fun, dude. And when you take it this seriously, like that kid in dodgeball who takes it way too seriously, or basketball who takes it way too seriously, it's like, bro, it's okay to be good, it's okay to be bad, but like, you're really just like sucking the fun out of it for both.
That's why I just tell them to suck my ass, and then they don't fucking bother me anymore. It's like as soon as I say that, they target you instead.
Yeah.
Because like I'm doing just as poor. Because fucking it's like I've only played the game 4 times. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Apparently they can track my elo too. Last time I tried to play, they kicked me. They're like, your elo's low.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Apparently I didn't even qualify. I was pissed. And that was the thing. It wasn't even a full game. I was like, why are you kicking me? They just kept doing it, and then they banned me. So
That's dumb.
it is what it is.
It's Naruto only. Naruto auto battle only.
Yeah.
Got that down to a
And
science.
Risk. Yeah, let's do some Risk. Naruto Auto Battle was fun as fuck. Yeah, that was pretty easy. But, yeah.
Just playing Risk with 3 stubborn people. Fucking get nothing nowhere. Real quick.
Real forever.
You get nowhere fast. Game will be like 4 hours long and nothing has changed.
Well, that's the thing, though. I mean, that's the thing, though, too, because like, I couldn't imagine, like, wiping you or Ryan out within, like, 5 minutes. First of all, I can't imagine being that good. So people who are that good and wipe me out in a few minutes, fuck those guys. But I couldn't imagine being that guy, inviting you guys to play, and then wiping you, and then, like, expecting you guys to have fun. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't imagine that. That's just shitty. That's as bad as being a poor sport, because it's like, not only am I playing, because that's just like baiting you guys, right? And I told you guys I'm not good at the game, and Ryan's beat me every time we've played. Ryan's beat me every time we played Star Wars footies.
I mean, you're just bad.
Maybe, but I like playing. It's fun. I'm allowed to be bad and have a good time, but you know, just don't be a shitty person. And I couldn't imagine inviting you guys on, being like, let's play, and then wiping you in 5 minutes. Because it wouldn't be fun for you, it wouldn't be fun for me, and it wouldn't do anything for my ego. So I can't imagine what it's doing for other people who learned the game that way. Like, I can't imagine, at some point, don't you ever play Call of Duty and you're just like, you just don't get the satisfaction anymore? Have you ever just been so good, or where does it come from?
Well, there's always going to be people better than me, I know that. There's always going to be that one Asian kid who's better than you at something.
Sure, but he's the one who's fucking really grinding, putting in those hours. And I'm saying, I don't want to be that guy. I don't want to be in that rank. I don't want to be associated with that.
You don't want to be that Asian kid?
No. I love being white. It's great.
Well, like when they say there's always that Asian kid who's better than you at something.
Mm-hmm.
You don't want to be that kid who's better than you at something.
Correct.
Why not? You don't want to be like the best.
Not video games. When it comes to like other stuff, sure.
They say that in general. You don't want to be that kid who's better than you at something. You don't want to be that good at something. You're regarded the best.
If it's music, yes, but that's not.
That's your only thing.
Yeah, but that's not like, that's competitive, but it's also art, so it's objective before it is competitive. You could say artist A and artist B have really great music, but artist B's made more money, so he's a better artist. But I could disagree with that. I could say
won more awards.
Yeah, but I could say that's bullshit. Artist A's music does more for me emotionally. Artist A's music is, you know what I'm saying? Like,
whack.
That's what I'm saying. It's like, it's so objective, and it's the same thing as like a kill death ratio. When you're looking at the people being like, you're feeding or you're trolling, you're like, no, dude, like, it's just to fucking do it for fun. Like, that's the secret. You can't do it for the, granted, I mean, you can do it for the awards and shit, but like, I don't think anyone wakes up and like, I want to win a Grammy. I think I think the majority of people just want to make good music.
Kanye does.
Well, Kanye's also made like 2 Jesus albums just to reclaim his image.
MAGA.
And yeah, that's what I'm saying. He needed to reclaim the fuck out of his image. So it is what it is, bro. But all I'm saying is, like, I can't imagine it being that, because that's not what it is for me. It's not like best player versus best. It's like the Super Bowl, right? Like, there is no best team. You just had the best season or got the luckiest. Like, it really is just that to me. That's what music is. And I don't think video games are that, because it's obviously a little more competitive. But, like, I don't think winning one game or one match or winning one Grammy makes you the best at anything for that year, that era, whatever. It's like, you know,
total results over a period of time.
Yeah, like, look at, like, Gandhi. Look at fucking Nirvana. Look at fucking Dr. Martin Luther King Jr., bro. Like, the historical impact, not the Grammys or the Pulitzer Prizes or...
So if a team wins 32 out of 35 events, could you call them the best of that time period? If only 3 other teams beat them, could you call them the best of that time period? 32 out of 35.
And this is where the objection and the facts get really tight, right? Because it's hard to be like they're not the best, but at the same time they can be beaten.
Yeah.
The same way, you know, the 6'5" behemoth guarding a village can be beaten. And I just watched year 1 literally last night, and the smartest guy beats the strongest guy. And I was like, that's what it is. Like, it's not always, you could be the best fighter, but if you find out I could throw rocks at his head, then you don't have to fight him. You can just throw rocks at his head. You know what I'm saying?
Well, it's still fighting.
Sure, but the other guy didn't think about it, and now you have a leg up. And maybe your body's more tuned to, you know, throwing as opposed to dodging, which this guy was like 7 feet tall. So it's like, of course he's going to get hit by every rock you throw because he's a giant target. That's what I'm saying. Like, if you can be beaten, you can't say you're the best. And everyone can be beaten. Everyone can lose. Everyone can have an off day. You can be great at something, but you can never, I don't think you should ever call yourself the best. And I think the UFC mentality is that, which is why I like that. It's like, it's good sportsmanship. You say, you worked hard, I worked hard, I'll see you in the next fight. It's always the next fight. But to fucking jerk yourself off and suck your own dick and be like, I'm the best, this is the best team, this is the best team I support, blah, blah, blah. You're a fucking piece of garbage too.
What if you have an undefeated record?
But that's not forever. You can't say the Patriots are the best team because they have all the rings.
For that period of time.
Sure. But that mean the Raiders, when they had because the Raiders' reign was a lot longer than the Patriots.
Sure, for that period of time.
So are the Raiders the best team?
For that period of time.
That's a cop-out.
It's
always dynamic. The only reason they're not the same best team anymore is because they substitute players and they get new ones. Well, yeah, if you could say you're the best player or the best team, you have to be able to say it.
It's like Michael Jordan's the best of all time in basketball.
That's
what people say. That he's the greatest to ever do it. Michael Jordan.
So here's the other dilemma then, is when Kobe or LeBron or the next Kobe or next Michael Jordan comes about, what do you say about him? Do you just say, well, Michael Jordan did it first? Because that's the argument I get a lot with people, where I remember showing my uncle years ago a video of an a cappella group. And I was like, this video is so cool. And my uncle was like, that's fucking bad. You should look up the Voca people from the 50s. They did it first. And I looked it up, and they did a good performance, and it was really cool. But, like, to be like, yo, this new shit never is going to touch this shit, is like, that's just generationalism. It's not even sportsman. It's just being a fucking old fogey who doesn't know their generation's dying.
I think you could only say that...
That's being a poor sport in age.
I think you could only say this person did it first. Let's take the Michael Jordan example. Whatever his stats were. If a player did that in less amount of time it took for Michael Jordan's entire career, then I could say they're better than Michael Jordan because they did it faster.
But you also got to remember rules change. So when rules change and they change the position of the kickoff for football, and they say you'll never reach LaDainian Tomlinson's record, you got to be like, yeah, you're right, because we start at the 35 now for a touchback. So I actually get an extra 10 yards taken off every drive, every opportunity I have to run a drive, because the rules changed.
Don't they start at the 25?
25. No, as opposed to the 20, though. Sorry. So 5 yards.
God forbid, 5 yards.
The point being is that opportunity is gone. And it's to no fault of the player. It's just the rules of the game. And those are dynamic. The players are dynamic. Everything's always changing.
I mean, they still crush records. Fucking the running back
Their
for
new records.
the Titans just smashed a record. 2,000. One of only 8 people to crush 2,000 rushing yards in one season. Derrick Henry.
I mean, then he's a good player, but that's great. But it could have been more, right? When
He did, but it's just 2,000.
Yeah, no. But what I'm saying is maybe it could have been 25. Maybe he could have been, instead of top 10, he could have been top 3, because those extra 5 yards mattered to the people before him, and now it's gone for the people currently. So that should matter. So he could even possibly be better than his predecessors, his proteges, his heroes, his icons, if you will. He could be better than all those people who say they did it first, but now he's got 5 less yards to run. So he could have made the top 5 his rookie year with those extra 5 yards, but we don't know. That opportunity's gone. The rules are different. Things have changed. But people would still say he's only top 10. He's not going to be LaDainian Tomlinson, because LaDainian Tomlinson's number 3. So until you beat LaDainian Tomlinson...
3 for what?
In like the most rushing yards ever in the NFL.
Where's my phone?
Oh, I got you.
Where's my phone? Jerry Rice is receiving yards.
Most rushing NFL yards career. I spelled career way fucking wrong.
Emmett Smith, Walter Payton, Frank Gore.
Adrian Peterson. Tomlinson's number 7. All right. So LaDainian Tomlinson's number 7. But whoever the Derek person you talked about.
Derrick Henry. He's just 2,000 in one season.
Okay, but like, that's what I'm saying is like, do you get what I'm saying? Because I feel like I'm being pretty fucking clear.
You're saying you can't call anything the best.
Yeah, especially when you say LaDainian Tomlinson or Emmett Smith is the best running back of all time, knowing that there's a 15-year gap between him and LaDainian Tomlinson's career, and I don't even know the rule changes for those.
Yeah, but Emmett Smith ran 18. The next 18,000. The next one below that's 16,000.
Yeah, I mean, well,
that's fucking
you,
dominance.
But you got to understand, like, they're just different leagues. The leagues are always changing. The rules are always changing in esports too. The map's always changing in esports. How can you say there's a best Smite player if the map changes and the buffs change and the gold fury changes and the gold pot changes?
They don't change that much though. It's all balanced.
But it changes.
So it's because it's distributed somewhere else.
So they're trying to balance the game, but the stats are affected, bar none.
I mean, it still goes somewhere else that's easy to get.
If esports are the guys who are flicking those keys to keep their, what are they, PA?
Actions per minute.
APs up?
APM.
I think they should care about those things that are so small. Because apparently they try to manipulate every small part of the game they can to stay on top.
I think it depends. I think you'd still call people the best. Just based on time periods.
I mean, sure. Obviously, I'm not saying no one's the best. I'm not saying no one's good. I'm just saying,
like, this is the first time the Patriots haven't made the playoffs since Bill Belichick took over as head coach.
So does that make Tom Brady the best quarterback in the league because he got the Bucks there?
It's hard to say. It's in the Belichick era.
And I think you'd say stuff like that. I think you'd say he's the best right now. But that's it.
what I'm fucking saying. And you say no, you can't because rules change and whatnot. You can't say time.
I'm saying you can't. I'm saying you can't call Tom Brady the best player ever.
I'm saying time period wise, and you still said no.
I'm saying right now.
Yeah, from fucking when he started in 2001 to fucking 2019.
Yeah, but you can't call him the best ever.
No, that's what I'm agreeing. I'm saying for a time period, and you still said
I'm agreeing
no.
too.
You said no earlier.
For time period?
Yes. I said
No, I didn't say. I didn't disagree.
I said if a team wins 32 out of 35 tournaments in that period of time.
No, I said that's where the lines get blurry. If you thought I said disagree, if I did say disagree and I'm just being an idiot, I would like to rephrase. I said it's hard because you have to consider the rule changes, inflation, if you will, all the things that have changed over time that would let another player excel that might have let another player excel in a different league or era. So it's hard to say that they're the best this season, if they can still even be beat. Because I've seen my fucking Chargers lose to the Raiders when they were an 0-13 team, you know?
Beat the Chiefs yesterday.
Yeah, and that's the thing, like...
Patrick Mahomes was...
I'm sure the fucking... who was the undefeated team? Who'd they lose to? They lost to, like, the Jets or something, right? Like, one of the undefeated teams, Steelers or...
They didn't lose to the Jets.
So, but yeah, if you lose to a team whose record is 0-6, like, no, you're not the best team. You're just really good. You're having a lot of luck. I don't think you could say you're the best team. I think you could say you're the best. I could say you're the best at your position
At that time.
at that time. Sure, I don't think you could say you're the best team.
At that time.
You can be the best team at that time, but you still lost to like one of the worst teams
At that time.
at the time. So like, how could you call yourself the best if you lost to one of the worst?
Because it's all based on the time period. That's your justification. It's like, okay, well,
So
Miami started out losing every game this year, and then they
have you seen? Okay,
barely made the playoffs.
Brett Favre, bro. Look at Brett Favre. He's
a Hall of Famer.
He's absolutely in the Hall of Fame, and he has way more interceptions
The most.
in anyone in NFL history, and he's still in the Hall of Fame. I would never call him the best quarterback. I wouldn't even put his ass in the Hall of Fame if it was up to me, bro. I'd be like, bro, who the fuck are you?
I don't even know what else he's done.
No. I think he's got like more receivings, or it's a weird statistic, like completion percentage. It's one of those like niche ones almost, but like
he's accurate.
He's accurate. It's one of those things. But like, it's like, bro, like at the end of the day, you were like really bad. Like when we looked at Russell Wilson's stats, and it's like he's had 3 over like a 5-year career, and then he has fucking 6 interceptions.
Well, he had 0 interceptions, and he threw 3 in one game.
Yeah, and it's like it's one of those things, bro. It's like, what do you do? Do you? You can't ever say you're the best. Like you're always prone to throw. You're always eventually gonna throw an interception. You've just been lucky enough or cautious enough or whatever it is to not throw one at that time. And that's what I'm saying. I guess I'm saying you can probably say you're the best during an era or you're the best at something, but it's also one of those things like, I think what's more important is that like, if you get your ass kicked in a fight or you win a fight, you're like, they were a good fighter. I trained real hard. They trained real hard. I'll see you in the next one. And I know football does that a lot. It's like, you know, they trained hard, came out here, got their jobs done, this and that, and we just happen to take it out on top. I'm just focusing on that, like the sportsmanship, because we kind of.
So Floyd Mayweather is like 51-0.
Mm-hmm.
Is he not one of the best to ever box because of his record?
I feel like you're still trying to prove a point, and I think you already know where I stand on it.
So no. What about his period of time?
No. Mayweather's not the best to box of all time. No.
It's one of the best records.
Sure. I don't think that makes you the best. Anyone who fucking, and this is my point, like, anyone who stoops down to be like, yeah, I'll fight a YouTuber. No. You've obviously lost something. There's something about you that isn't genuine for the culture, for the fight, for whatever it may be, There's
For
something
money.
there's something in you that corrupts that side of it. And it's like, you can't call yourself the best fighter. The best fighter would never stoop down to a YouTuber's level. So, and that's where I draw. That's like, thanks for bringing that up, because I feel like that's like it.
I got you. So there can never be a best.
No, hell no. Especially, it's like, and when Eminem gets dissed by a bunch of rappers and he doesn't diss back, it's one of those things. It's like, yo, I can't punch down. I don't go down. I gotta go up. It's one of those things. Like, at a certain point, like, do I go fight a YouTube? Does Eminem get in a Twitter beef with a YouTuber? Why? What's it gonna gain? A little bit of clout.
Sales.
The YouTuber wins more than he does. Dude, Jake Paul, or whoever the fuck is fighting, Logan Paul's getting way more out of it than Floyd. I promise. You want to know why? Because he has a longer career ahead of him.
Logan's already huge, though. He doesn't. Really
Sure.
need
What
to
else can he
this
do?
fight
That's my point.
for
What else can he do?
publicity.
Maybe he
Literally
doesn't.
anything else.
That's what I'm saying, though. It's like, it doesn't. But
He has like a top charting podcast.
that's just because he's got clout already to follow. It doesn't matter. That's the thing. Would you think our podcast is better than his podcast?
No, our podcast is
Just-
trash compared to that.
Do you really think so?
Yes.
But I
They
watched
use more than one camera.
Okay, but that's what you think, right? That's your objection. That's the art side of it, right?
Sure.
I'm with you on that. Like, I watched the one Raul talked about, and I was like, that one's
Your
like,
mom's house.
yeah, I was like, that one's like, it's okay. It's just a lot of shock humor, and like, it's not really for me. So like, how can you say he's got the best podcast because of the numbers? I like the Joe Rogan podcast way more, and I've seen the Jake Paul podcast or whatever.
Impulsive.
Yeah.
Impulsive.
Impulsive, that's what I said. Impulsive. Doesn't matter. The point is, it's like, it's all objective to me, and I think numbers are a shitty way to justify it. Because you can say he's got 1 million views every podcast, and we've got this, but like, the issue is still like, 40 views, one camera. Okay, maybe it'll step up the game, but it doesn't mean one podcast is better than another. Maybe we have one person in our audience who really needed to hear us talk about aliens or say some weird shit, and like,
Talk about glasses.
yeah, like maybe someone, for me, it's all bullshit. It's all like whatever. And to use stats like that is like, that's just a way to track of what he's doing, and like, I get it. But at the end of the day, it's like, you can't say you're the best podcast just because you have the most views.
So New York Times best-selling authors mean nothing.
Yeah, it's kind of like, well, the Grammys are kind of rigged too.
JD Power and Associates Awards.
Yeah, that's all
nothing.
bullshit. All bullshit. I went to school with this kid. Piece of shit. Asshole. Hated that guy. Weird dude. Eyes really far apart.
Would you like that?
On girls. That dude just looked like he was fucking retarded.
You always end up in retarded classes.
I was. I was with the special kids. I was a special kid. Still am. Specially boy.
Still am.
The point being is, when you watch a film trailer and you see the New York Times say, amazing. What the fuck does that do to me? What does that do for me?
I mean, it's amazing.
I like Lady Gaga. I like some of her songs.
What the fuck does she know about cameras?
What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Because look at Gaga. She's the creative director at Polaroid. I like me some of the Gaga songs. What the fuck does she know about cameras?
Case in motherfucking point, bro. Is all clout. It's fucking... I just watched a fucking Futurama episode. It was some dude from the 80s gets on Frozen, and he has to like solve his bone-eyedness or whatever, but in the meantime he owns Planet Express and he tries to sell it, and he ends up selling it for a lot more than it's worth. And he's like, image is everything. It doesn't matter if we're a package company selling 300,000 packages a year or 3 packages a year. If we get people to believe we're the fucking best at it, they'll buy us out for $1 million, and we get the money that way. It's like it's
So
all.
we need to change our image.
Yeah, we need 2 cameras.
Yeah. GoFundMe in the link below.
But that's what I'm saying. Is like that's all it is. It's like it's all.
There's no GoFundMe.
There shouldn't be. Don't do that. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. It's all bullshit. It's like no one's the best. They just got lucky. They're good. Some people are really good, and then some people just got lucky. Because you got to remember, bro, when you even talk about Brady or whatever, you got to be like, yo, like that offensive line or that receiver or whatever. And even Cam Newton on the Patriots, it's like, yo, they're used to a quarterback that throws. They're used to Tom Brady, like, and then you throw him and then give him a running quarterback. It's like you fucking things up. Like you're trying to figure shit out. You're changing a bunch of shit, so you can't even say they're the best. You could just say these guys are good at what they do. But to say you're the best, like, even comparing Cam Newton to Tom Brady's apples and oranges, bro. One's a running quarterback, the other's Tom Brady. You know what I'm saying? Like,
So there's nothing to you that you can think of that would define anything as the best. The best. The best. The best.
best of you.
So there's
Not off the top of my head, no. Not off the top of my head.
So think about it and bring it Wednesday. Is there anything that you can think of that can be defined as the best? Something that is not objective, something that is not subjective, that can be the best.
Everything is objective. Everything is subjective. No, I cannot answer that question on Wednesday.
I still want you to think about it.
I can't answer that question with those parameters.
Then take the parameters away. Is there anything that you can think of that is the best? That can be defined as the best?
Love.
Give it to me on Wednesday. I want a more...
You want to give you some love on Wednesday? Buy me a drink first, Daddy.
I'll buy you a drink right now.
All right, let's go.
Because I want to end this show.
Okay.
So I want you to bring that energy on Wednesday.
My dudes.
My dudes. The first Wednesday of the year. Yes. Of 2021.
Yes.
So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Do I look like Cyril Figgis, I guess? I got new
Fucking
glasses.
do.
That's one.
Say, God damn it, Archer!
God damn it, Archer! No, it's not the
No,
same.
not the same.
No. Well, my name is Josh.
My name is Alec. Thanks for hanging out with us.